This week on Country Music Junkies, we have a new artist to introduce you to. We are so pleased to be speaking to Arizona native and Skytone Entertainment artist, Matt Farris. Matt, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, anytime. Glad to be here.
So take us back to the beginning of your career and when you decided to make music your career, because I understand you had, schooling and a different career path kind of set up and ready to go before music kind of took over. So when did you decide to make music a career?
It's always kind of been in the back of my head, and I'd bring my guitar to my old jobs at the ambulance company, and I always knew that I wanted to do that. In October of 2010, I did the Colgate Country Showdown. That was October 8th, and then October 15th, I lived in Nashville. So I decided to make that move pretty instantaneously.
For fans who haven't heard your music or heard you perform live, how would you describe your sound and the vibe of your music and that sort of thing?
Well, definitely, I'd say it's a new sound. She's Done is very like a rock ballad almost, so I think it's pretty exciting, and I think people that listen to it know that my album goes from anywhere from party, new country to old traditional country, So
that's a pretty eclectic mix and a pretty broad spectrum in terms of the stories that you're kind of telling on the album. You mentioned your single, and it's your new single, She's Done. Can you tell us about the story behind that song?
Yeah, I was going through a really rough time at that point. I was going through a bad breakup. And as an artist, you get several songs sent to you. And when She's Done came across, and Frank Green said, hey, listen to this song, it just fit my life at that time, and I was able to put the emotion into that song that needed to be in that song, and it's ended up coming out exactly how I wanted it to. So
excellent. Well, I know you have opened for many reputable artists, Tyler Farr, Jason Aldean. I know you mentioned off the line to me that you are opening for a very talented and very famous country music artist coming up very shortly. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I have Country Thunder again this year, and that's in April in Florence, Arizona. And I'm able to, this year, open for Blake Shelton.
Wow.
And that's Saturday on the main stage, and it's just unreal to me, and I'm really excited about it.
Now, opening for those sort of artists, I mean, obviously they've been in the industry for a lot of years. They've probably got a lot of advice to pass on, or even just watching their shows, I'm sure you learn a lot. What sort of things do you take away from opening for artists such as Blake Shelton?
It's definitely it's a whole new world for me. I went from playing in little places to last year opening for Jason Aldean and Tyler Farr and Colt Ford, and being able to, I'm on stage on the main stage last year singing to all these people and performing and just having a good time. I look back at Jason Aldean and Tyler Farr sitting backstage with their arms crossed watching the show.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was like, oh, wow, they're sitting here watching me.
That's got to be a pretty
They all
cool
enjoyed the show and came up to me, and they said it was a good job, and they enjoyed the show. And of course, I sat there and watched their show, too. And it's country music I think it's more of a big family than anything. And knowing that I've been able to open for Daryl Worley and all these people, and at the end of shows, we sit there and talk. Just like we've known each other forever. It's kind of weird, but I think it's one of the only music genres that you can get away with that. You open for someone and you end up being friends with them, so it's kind of neat.
That is very cool. Well, good for you, and that's awesome. Fans, if you want to check out Matt Farris, you can head over to his website, mattfarriscountry.com, and you can check out his music on there. There are links to the different social media as well. Matt, what's kind of the next major thing in terms of your music? Are you looking to release another single or another album?
Right now, She's Done is climbing really fast, and I definitely need people to keep requesting that for sure. But it's moving up the charts fast and adding a lot of Billboard stations and Music Row stations and these big stations that we really need to come on. And it's just definitely a blessing that I'm able to keep doing this. And after this single, I just plan to release another one and keep going until something just takes off for me, and just keep playing on the road as much as I can.
Well, that is awesome. We look forward to continuing to watch your career grow. Good luck with the upcoming show in April, opening for Blake Shelton, and best of luck with the continued success of She's Done.